When you have your vehicle not running properly and it's missing and backfiring, expect problems. This is an excellent condition muffler assembly, only it's not. It's blown apart and ripped the metal and broken inside. All of that caused by ignition leads being on the wrong spark plugs. There was absolutely nothing wrong with this. I had installed this muffler under 2 years ago. Obviously with backfiring, there's no warranty. You get a 44 gallon drum or 204 litre drum of fuel, well, petrol or something like that. Put this much in the bottom, shake it up and drop a match. Same thing happens right there. Okay, just take care of your tuning. Things last longer. I had put up a video showing a bit of a public service announcement really about the non-joys of engine backfires and misfires and all kinds of things. And because I put part of the clip up, showed somebody doing keybanging with throwing flames out of tailpipe, it was immediately flagged by copyright, so I deleted the whole post. The purpose of that was to show people that if you're one of these backstreet key bangers, or you might just have a misfire, an intermittent one, and you're just not worried about it, doesn't happen often, it can cost you hundreds of dollars. Here's why. Back in February, I replaced a rear muffler assembly on a VS 6-cylinder Commodore utility, 600,000 k's on the clock. It's an honest work vehicle, but it had a misfire. A gentleman has now remedied that, but when it did it, it backfired, it destroyed the catalytic converter, and also this. That is the February brand new rear muffler assembly. Also, look at the damage done to the front muffler. It looks like a puff of fish. The inside of it is all destroyed. The rear one's destroyed and blown open. Because engine maintenance could have been done, and for whatever reason wasn't done in a timely manner. You can't let misfires go unnoticed. You've got to deal with them, or you'll end up doing something like, hey Tim, can you put those on my car please? No worries sir or madam, that will cost you in excess of $500. Oh, maybe I should have got that misfire fixed earlier. I think so. So, if you're a key banger and like going bang, 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 get ready for that to happen. Get ready for catalytic converters to be destroyed. And if you've got an engine misfire, well, be prepared for that to happen as well. And not because of anything you've done wrong in driving it, but because you've got air and fuel and compression and then a spark. That's how the engine works. All of a sudden you've got fuel, air, compression, fuel, air, compression, fuel, air, compression, then a spark. Well, that mixture's gone down the exhaust system without being fired up, and then it wants to explode inside the exhaust. Nothing is going to survive that. Straight through ones I've got half a chance. The standard quiet type, snowball's chance in hell. What happens when you ignore the little orange or red check engine light on the dash when it's been there for 3 months? Well, not only does it destroy your catalytic converter because things have been going wrong and you just ignored it and didn't solve the problem, sometimes they melt and cause blockages, and which can also help create a backfire, which does that. Utter destruction. I've cut it off there. I need to do something. It's even broken the weld here and just peeled the whole thing back. I have had people in many years gone past had problems with their cars and big backfire, this happens. It's, oh, faulty muffler. Well, here's a little thing for you to think about. If you get a 44 gallon or 204 litre drum of just air, nothing in it, then you put in a wee little bit of petrol and shake it up. Brand new drum. Drop a match in. Boom. So that's what happens. Nothing wrong with the muffler. Other factors have caused it. In this case, a lack of worrying about what your car's trying to tell you. It's got a warning light there for a reason. And there are many, many very good motor mechanics around that can solve those issues for you. I'm not one of those guys. I don't do engine repairs. I've told the gentleman, don't do it until you find out what's wrong with the vehicle. I found at least 5 engine fault codes, which he's just really not worried about. Okay, so if you don't want that to happen, please take care of your engine maintenance. I don't do engine maintenance here. There are many motor mechanics that are very, very good quality in Maryborough, in Tanana. Also, there are some in Harvey Bay. There are people in outlying areas. Don't just have a mate who's used to do a bit of paddock bashing with, or he's got one of these, we'll swap a few parts over. Find the problem, fix the problem. It could be something as simple as you've degreased your engine and you didn't get all the moisture out. No spark, then all of a sudden you get spark. Boom! Public service announcement out the way. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share. Alright, thank you. Bye.